Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Now we are going to present our research entitled Comic Strip Projects for Enhancing Students' Writing Ability, an integration of multiple intelligence theory in ELT, projected or conducted by our team. First of all, let me introduce my team members. With me, Agistu Binaji Pradana and my associates, Aditya SK Wardana, Putri Mainita Triana, and Tria Mardiana from Elementary Teacher Education Department, Universitas Muhammadiyah Magelang. And our associate too from English Education Study Program, Universitas Harapan Bangsa, Tri Pujiani. All right, let's get down to our business. Started from writing, okay? And writing is essential skill in language teaching, for example, in ELT, but it often presents challenges for students due to its complexity. Traditional methods of teaching writing sometimes fail to engage students, leaving them unmotivated and anxious about their ability to express ideas effectively. And these approaches often emphasize rigid structures, repetitive exercises, and one-size-fits-all instruction. While they may work for some students, they fail to address the diverse ways in which learners observe and process information. For example, sometimes students are visual learners, thriving when presented with images and diagrams. Others may excel in hands-on activities or through collaboration and discussion. Traditional methods rarely tap into these varied preferences, I think, leaving many students feeling disconnected and unsupported. And to truly support students in developing their writing skills, we need to adopt methods that recognize and celebrate their diverse learning preferences. This is where innovative approaches like incorporating visual tools and then collaborative projects or even kinesthetic and interpersonal activities come into play. These methods not only make writing more engaging, but also helps reduce students' fear by breaking down complex tasks into manageable and enjoyable steps. By integrating multiple intelligences, educators can, create an environment or atmosphere in the classroom where every student feels capable and motivated to improve their writing skills. Our study integrates multiple intelligence theory developed by Howard Gardner into ELT or English language teaching. And the aim of this study is to use comic strips as a creative and engaging tool to improve recount text writing of students. We focus, of course, on optimizing the dominant intelligences in our participants. For example, kinesthetic and then interpersonal and visual spatial intelligence. All right. Now, what about the methodology we employed in the research? This study was conducted at SMP and One Sawangan in Magelang Regency, Indonesia, one of the junior high school in Magelang Regency. We involved 28 8th grade students that focused on recount text. They represented a mix of dominant intelligence, which are three intelligences: kinesthetic, and then interpersonal and visual spatial one. And this diversity allowed us to test how effectively comic strip projects could accommodate various learning preferences. And we give treatment also um, in the learning process, that we use one class thought um, project-based learning, or PBL, which involve four main steps: brainstorming, drafting, peer reviewing, finalizing. And data was collected using test and observation checklists. The analysis employed the Wilcoxon test to determine the significance of the result, or the writing skills of the students. What about the results? Now, they showed significant improvements in students' writing abilities. The Wilcoxon test revealed a significance value of 0.001, which is less than 0.05, indicating statistically significant progress in the writing abilities. Now, we can see from the learning process that students demonstrated better organization of the ideas. They improved their use of past tense verbs, and then last but not least, they applied more accurate sequencing in the recounts. So how it can be? Psychologically, comic strips enhance students' writing engagement by integrating textual and visual elements, addressing diverse learning preferences, and reducing the fear of writing. This is taken from June and Smith, 2020. And there are other references or researches that we can take to to strengthen the arguments, where the use of comics or comic strips in educational settings improves creativity by providing students with an engaging medium to express their ideas visually and textually. And technically, I can explain that students develop better narrative skills and chronologically structured of the text when using comic strips, as visual guide their storytelling. And visual storytelling in comics or comic strips will activate visual spatial intelligence and enable students to organize and sequence ideas more effectively. And the last, the integration of comics into writing instruction promotes inclusivity, and as it accommodates learners with diverse strengths and fostered active participation, uh, aligning with universal design for learning principles. So in sum, integrating comic strip projects into ELT significantly enhances students' ability to write recount text. And by addressing multiple intelligences, this approach will improve grammar and organization skills, and then encourage creativity and collaboration of the students. And last but not least, it will make writing accessible and enjoyable for all learners. I think that's all. And question and feedback are welcome. Thank you.